Alright. There we go. Alright, so we should be set now. Let me see what this is on. Alright, boom. I don't know why it's not capturing anything. Hold up. There we go. Okay, I believe we're up and running now. View live. Nope, not yet. Hello? It says we're up. Let's see now. Yep, and never. Okay. Let's hop in. The server will be opened literally like just now. So close out that. Go here. Open this. Just a final load. Okay. 17 people already. Let's go. Oh, while I do this, hold on. I gotta set all this up, bro. 3D-52. And get on the right uniform. LCSO jacket. Duty belt. Customize real quick. Alright, now I can fade it back. I just have to do that. Okay. So, what I do is I do this. So, I bring this over right there. Bring this wherever the taser is. I switch this to the taser. More this way, not more this way. And then gun go up like that. Let's go that way. I just like it like that. Okay. Stop sticks unequipped. Pepper spray equipped. Baton equipped. M4A1 equipped. I don't think I joined the radio. Let's turn on this radio. Same thing we did yesterday. Go down here. Go to my radio. Join 3D-52.
308, correct.
And this lights a lot more.
At this time, we're going to be in a 1080 with that vehicle. Stand by.
And the rest is fine.
Stand by.
10-4, there is no priority, I don't believe. Means you are not allowed to chase him.
Right, 2 David 97 to Sierra 20. Service attempted to pull that vehicle back over. We'll be in the postal parking lot. If you can start me up 2 additionals, please.
20.
Will be 308, 308. Post office parking lot.
Oh, there's no sign on pulled up.
So this vehicle is not stopping. Can I get one additional?
Step it up, code 3 high.
There it is.
So David 96, what's the postal? Postal now is gonna be 305. Where's our additionals? We have 3 suspects. One in the. That's our units up code 3 high. We got him running on foot. We have 2 suspects in a 1070 on 308. We're now gonna be at Kecin Lane. Can I get additionals?
They're right here, dude.
Do I have permission to... Oh, wait, okay. Alright, going in for test. Stand by. I'm going for the green one. Okay. Alright. Deploying taser on the green one. And break off. It's a mod scene. Let's break off. Mr. 50. Mr. 50 showed me on test 70 with a whiskey mic. We're not gonna be on 504 Trailer Park. Gonna get additionals. We're not gonna be at a house. In your house. Union 1, the Union will be Postal 405. Taser deploy, taser deploy, taser deploy. Union 1, show us 1 to 15 in Rockland County.
Except for, I have a question. There's no priority and we had a 1080. What's going on with that?
We have a 1070, sir. 1070.
10-4.
Should be the main postal system. We're gonna be Gibson Lane, Gibson Lane.
I literally might just break off and hop on Civ because there's no hiring, so I'm very confused. I'm not gonna let us. I'm not gonna be interruption. No, I can't do that. That's an interesting way to start my shift. I didn't even call myself tonight. Like, come on. California roll. Oopsies.
David 54 direct to David 96.
Go for it.
Yeah, have you down to the dealership for a possible talk?
For a possible what?
Just to have a conversation about something.
10-4, take it business thing 1. Or business thing, go.
Go business thing 3.
10-4.
Let's see right here. I keep moving because I'm just trying to figure out what a nice spot is so I don't have to worry about anything. Right, there we go. And that's what we're gonna do. I never started my shift again. I wish I didn't do much. I literally only went on for like 4 minutes. Oh my god. Look at this arrest. Hold on. Let me fade y'all out real quick. Okay. Let me just do this. Look at that arrest. Okay. Assault on a peace officer with a deadly weapon ×2. Murderer ×2. Possession of a burglary tool. Felon in possession of a firearm. Felon brandishing a firearm. Discharge violation. A traffic stop was initiated of an individual by Liberty County Sheriff Sergeant Hayes. In the vicinity of the traffic stop was figurative wanted for breaking up. The RCPD. The sergeant moved away from his initial traffic stop and used a grappler on his patrol vehicle to grapple the suspect. From there, both original traffic stop suspects and the fugitive shot towards the sergeant as well as the other officer was there. One of the suspects, the fugitive, was killed during the exchange of the fire, while the other suspect was taken into custody with multiple gunshot wounds. The subject was provided medical care and then transported to the RCPD working area. What in the world? That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Wow. I don't have anything on my radar either, dude. Like, we gotta wait. This day will get full. Like, they're at 22 when they started. How long? It took me 7 citizens, 15 cops. Never. This area is great. People actually know how to pull over.
David 21 correct stuff. Dispatch is only pulling over a black and colored SUV, Ford or SUV. But it's going to read standby. BMS-832. Postal is going to be standby again. Independence Parkway 216, requesting an additional. 10-4, we're up at 3. What I just like, Chopper. Hey, 55, 10 days.
3D-52 back tonight.
Is it gonna be near the hospital? Or no? 4057 through Town 11 is going to be Independence Parkway 216. That's Marcy, I believe. Alright.
Union 1 out. Union 1 all units, please break.
4087 should be on scene at this time. It's traffic stop 1.
Union 1 all units, please break. Union 13015, go ahead.
We're now going to be putting out a bolo for a white car pickup truck, white rims. There are going to be 2 suspects in the vehicle. They're going to be wanted for child abuse.
What's the vehicle description again, sir?
White and colored pickup truck, white rims, last space unknown.
A5, I've got that vehicle currently outside Postal 305, currently in the PD parking lot, and it's going to be unknown on what driver it is at the moment.
You don't want to show us responding code 3. One of the suspects is dressed in a green alien costume. Yes, 55, 97, code 3, code 3.
10-4, the driver is going to be in a suit. That's all I know too.
Okay. Alright, Union 1. Union 1, be advised, there was two occupants inside the vehicle. One looked like he was dressed inside a suit. He went by the name Danny, unknown at this time. They'll stand by. We're arriving on scene.
55, you show them to me, they'll see. We're gonna have that whiskey, that Mike in a alien suit.
And for both individuals are on scene. Both individuals are on scene.
Union 1 show us 305 Police Department. What VC?
Business scene 2. Business scene 2.
Moving business scenes. Hello? Is it right here? Yep. Scene 1, okay. All right, wait, for David. This right here, the one who arrested him. Why did you tase him? No, for David. XX Law Snipe. Go to scene 2. We were trying to do it calmly. We were trying to do it calmly, and you tased him. No, it's definitely lawful. It's definitely lawful. But you, we made no attempt to get to the move, and you just tased him.
Ah, we're getting
Hands,
harassed.
hands,
No,
hands,
no.
hands.
Hey, you can't tase on rocks, buddy.
Mister, hey, mister.
Yo.
Whatever you're about to say, let the Supreme Court love to differ.
Exactly. Thank you.
No,
I'm an attorney, bro. I know my
It's called
rights.
due process. It's called
He
due
is actually an
process.
attorney. That's the crazy thing. He's
Yeah,
actually an
you're
attorney.
supposed to let us move.
oh my, you're gonna do
You
the
made no
same thing
attempt
that
to
you
do
did
that.
last time.
Yeah,
I'm not
he is.
resisting arrest. I'm willing to have a statement with you. I'm getting beat. I'm getting beat, dude.
Yo.
Oh, nah.
Alright, yeah, I
Nah,
can't
give me a
stay in here.
supervisor.
I can't stay in here. I can't stay in here. No, I would end up getting myself a warning from YouTube, bro. Time to leave the scene. That was a interesting scene. Very interesting scene. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to sheriff's office real quick. They ran at us with a knife. Ah, dude.
4855 is gonna be back in his vehicle.
This would make all LEO whitelisted, bro. It would make the workplace so much better.
Back out of his vehicle, 1070. He's in officer's vehicle. He's in the officer's vehicle. We're gonna be at 305 police station.
I legitimately do not like that kid, and I don't know why. $70, $80. There we go. Kina!
Gentlemen, 5 self-dispatch, approach me to 21 tonight. I did some.
Okay, I'm speechless at what just happened.
4855, I'm your supervisor down here, 305 police station.
You deserve to be fired.
Gentlemen, follow me right here.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be scene 3.
After.
I need more people on here. It's literally just Jalen, bro. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Alright, there we go. Turn it down just a little bit. We can fade back. Okay. We're good to keep going. I don't think anything happened. I had somebody go 45 in front of me, that's it. So I just had to go to the bathroom real quick. The window capture. Let's turn that up and turn desktop audio down. Just for now. Until we get into like a traffic stop. For real? Alright, there we go. Maybe a little lower. Like that. Okay. Alright, that's what we're gonna leave it at. Suggestion. What's the suggestion? What the hell is this officer want? Who's 2323? $3.52 to the officer behind me. Please leave. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay, but this is my spot.
4 David 87. Shoot me back 10. Also, can I get a staff at this time?
Negative. Call modern game. Remain RTO.
Shots could be 10 and 4 active 1841 active SWAT.
3-52. Show me running signal 11 Highway 55 southbound 605.
Shots could be running signal 11 couldn't be near 407.
Right here. We're gonna make him mad. We're gonna make him real mad. I will get absolutely anything that comes my way from him. I'm gonna run it right here. So I can get both sides, you know. Alright, radar. There we go.
Could you change the call sign to Union 2?
What? I don't know who he's talking to. I don't think he's talking to me whatsoever, but it's okay. Infinite dB, 24.3 decibels. Should be fine. I swear to my God, if this officer comes by me, bro. Why is he going so slow? Yeah, there he goes. 68 is what he's at right now? Yeah, he's good. Eating one, what's your 1020? Anything new? Nothing new. I don't know where to go. Where is everybody? I don't know. I want action. I want action so bad. Nobody's going on my way. Police station on a seat. I just want a traffic stop, dude. I'm getting bored. Getting real bored down here. God, bro, they keep leaving and doing it, leaving and doing it. Golly, too. Let's fade to black real quick. Dude, look at that. There's literally nothing going on. It's been the same thing for so long, bro. Like, can't get nothing, bro. Fade back. There we go. Nothing has happened yet, though. Such a quiet thing. Oh my God, I said it. Such a quiet day. Maybe I'll get some things now that I said it. Okay, so we need to wait for something to happen. We're gonna turn around. We're gonna go down Riverside. Make sure I don't have an accident like I did yesterday. Not me. That's all I know. Doors are open and they're ready. It's owned by the dealer. Good. I gotta slow down. It's 65 right here. Yep, 707 now. This is the most hidden spot I've ever been in. 3D-52. Should be running signal 11 Riverside Drive 707 southbound. This time I have both, definitely. Focusing on this lane though. Unit 1, yep. Doing control for the 54. Avalonic is in again, bro. Of course he is. That's the same that we put over yesterday. Watermelon is so good. Alright, we're back. We're back. Absolutely no action. Most stuff happens down here, so. There we go. Okay, there's a right lane up here. I got him going 47, 48, I'm nearly 50, and 45. I'm not cool like that because I want the traffic stop and I'm bored. You know I am. Alright. 3D-52, so I'm going to tell them with a white and colored. It's going to be a Mustang. We're going to be 2032 Freedom Avenue eastbound. No 32s needed. Hey, what a quick. I'm not even going to read the license plate. Man. License plate's going to be Mike Alpha 9560. Mike Alpha 9560. Let's see. Truck stop. One. Yes, sir. See if he'll join. Alright. Where'd you go?
Moderated.
Okay, well, I put a bow on him. Dang it, bro. I just wanted a traffic stop. I just wanted a traffic stop and he takes off. Oh, and, oh, he left the game. That's where he went. Okay. Okay. Wait, did he respawn? He spawned a new car, didn't he? I know he did. That's FRB. He's not allowed to do that. He's not allowed to spawn a whole new car. Okay, well. Okay, I gotta call myself back 10-8. 3D-52, show me back 10-8, user code 0. I don't like doing that because there's such a big risk of me crashing. I'm gonna have to stop you down here. I'm speeding down here too. Not a soul down here. Don't have them down there though. Kind of Should we go down there? We should. Do I want to? No. We're gonna pull over if I can do this. Hold up. Turn that down and turn it back. Okay. Just not over me. Alright, we're gonna go down there. Why not? Oh, okay.
Advised there is going to be an active briefing happening at the PD. All units are required to respond to this briefing. Fail to do so will be immediate kick-off team. Respond code 1.
Yield, dude. Know where you're going. Briefing time. Somebody's a little angry.
Jalen, stand over to the left. How it's always
Turn
worked.
that down just a little bit. There we go. I'll
Right,
turn it up
Jalen,
when the briefing starts, but I don't want y'all listening.
Jalen, my left.
Yeah, for how long?
rank
Gotta
units
wait a
at the
minute.
front row, unranked units back 2 rows.
We just gotta wait for them
So,
to
3
begin,
Davids
and
on
then
the
I'll turn
front
it up.
row, 4 Davids at the back row.
Turn it down a little bit more.
If
There we
you're,
go.
if you're in a division doing divisional work, you stand on the left side.
Yep.
Sit down.
Yep. Turn that up. Okay. This should be infinite. Alright, there we go.
That's where divisions go.
Okay. We have Glock, taser, pepper spray. Send that back.
Everyone, if you have not muted your mic,
There we go. I don't know what he's on about. Ooh.
love, mute your mic or you're gonna get
Ooh. Ooh. Gotta wait a minute and then I'll show the document everything.
So, this is what we're gonna do. No, we hold all your questions until the end. What I am gonna tell y'all, like I tell everyone during every briefing, if we leave, you have to leave during the briefing, and then as soon as aside from leave, when the briefing gets over and you get back on, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, probably gonna put you on desk duty because you're just trying to avoid the briefings, and that's not what we're about. If you want to be part of DPS, you gotta be there for the highs and lows. Okay. So we're not doing that. All right. So hello everyone. I'm your lieutenant, Lieutenant KY Gary 462. And the reason for the briefing today is due to the people breaking the use of force policies. Okay. Multiple use of force policies have been violated. I've had several reports, so that's not what we're gonna do. And so we're gonna go over the use of force policy, and so we can make sure everyone's on the same page. We're gonna please open up the DPS use of force policy. You can find it in the chat of this room. I'll be reading off the entire use of force policy and then going over a couple of different things as well.
He needs to send the doc. Oh my god.
Gary, do you want Scrapper to stay standing up or do you want him to sit down?
He's fine standing up. I don't care. All right.
You're active SWAT, Eric, and you're a cadet, so sit down.
That's up. Yeah, that's up to Freddy. Okay. So I don't see anyone in the use of force policy handbook. So, but I'm gonna read it off. Y'all can join in when y'all want. Okay. We're gonna start off with section 1, principles and principles/policies. Public safety officers, in carrying out their duties, shall, as far as possible, apply non-violent means before reporting to the use of force and firearms. They may use of force and firearms only if others means remain effective or without any promise of achieving the intended result. Public safety officers must acknowledge the following prior to engagement of conflict. Is there force necessary at all? Is it possible to achieve the needed result by less or no force? How much force is needed to achieve the needed result, and can less be applied? Public safety officers must acknowledge limitations set when engaging in conflict. The use of force must be stopped once the result has been achieved. The emotions and behavior represented by the individual must be acknowledged at all times. All means under levels of force must be applied. Verbal confrontation. If a confrontation directly requires a higher level of force, this may be applied. Section 2. Motive. The use of force policy/continuum is an international form of influence on officers that ensures a limitation on the use of clear force bearing a situation at hand. If such a situation is deemed to be fitting as described and acknowledged, the amount of force attached to such a level of confrontation must be applied accordingly. This policy was added with the intent to prevent counts of police brutality. Level 1 compliance passive. The individual is compliant on a verbal and physical level. The individual is not acting disorderly on a verbal or physical level. The individual is not attacking anyone on a physical level. Public safety officers may not consider any means of force, which this was one thing. Yes, we did have people out in the parking lot, which they weren't supposed to be, but they were compliant on a passive level. And we had officers pull guns. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Officers pull guns out on unarmed civilians who did nothing. They were sitting there. That was on them. But hey, they were doing nothing wrong. It was passive. Y'all could have talked to them. There was no need to pull guns out and escalate the situation more than we already did. So those certain officers I'll talk to in a little bit after this. Level 2 compliant active. The individual is non-compliant on a verbal level, but is compliant on a physical level. Give me 1 second. Sorry, everyone. Level 2 compliant active. The individual is non-compliant on a verbal level, but is compliant on a physical level. The individual is acting disorderly on a verbal level, yelling, screaming, etc. The individual is not attacking anyone on a physical level. Public safety officers may consider speech as the only form of force, nothing else. Level 3, resistant active. The individual is non-compliant on a verbal limit nor on a physical limit. The individual is acting disorderly on a verbal level. The individual is assaulting one or others on a physical level. The individual is using their body to assault an individual. The individual is using a less lethal melee tool to assault an individual. Public safety officers may consider utilizing less lethal force. Utilization of cooperative tactics, hands, legs, utilization of neutralization tactics, tasers, pepper spray, baton, or rubber bullets. Level 4, lethal active. The individual is actively endangering others on a serious bodily damage limit. The individual is utilizing lethal tools, knives, firearms. The individual is actively attempting to utilize lethal tools. The individual has actively used lethal tools that could have led to death. Public safety officers may consider utilizing lethal force as a limited force or form of force. Utilization of department issued firearms. See sections below. Citizens that possess a firearm or lethal object in their possession with intent to harm may be considered as a lethal threat or hostile. These may be engaged by public safety officers under conditions that these. 1. Attempt to harm any citizens of the state of liberty. Lethal force will be utilized at a capacity to subdue. If such, one displays indications of surrendering to authorities after engaged, these may not be engaged by public safety officers. A. Hostile may only be classified as non-hostile if such disposes of such a lethal object with intent to surrender. Acknowledgement. This document is subject to change at any given moment in time. You, as a member of the Department of Public Safety, are bound to all regulations such provided within this document and or outside this document, stated by official source links to the Commissioner's office upon being a cadet. So, that's the use of force policy. I'm not going to go into that like full depth, which I kind of did, but I'm not going to go into any more with reading because I want to get us back on the streets. But what I am going to say, yes, I know y'all are deeming me throughout this. That's completely fine. I don't care. But what I do know is there was video evidence of exactly one or more civilians, one civilian in particular, where I'm not naming any officers. We already discussed this. There was video evidence of a suspect that was unarmed, not doing anything wrong. He was on public property. Y'all still engaged them after they moved off of private property onto public property. He ran up on a hill. Y'all chased him, tased him on the hill, and then beat him with a baton. That is completely unacceptable. And, further discipline will follow for any of these actions. I don't need y'all going and, yes, you may be. I'm also kind of going to speak, Freddie, a little bit on SOB because there was a couple reports on them. Yes, my job as a lieutenant is to help all y'all with y'all's daily duties in the department. But what I'm not going to let y'all do is think that since you may be SWAT, you may be PAO, you may be any officer, you're not going to go violate the rights of civilians that have done nothing wrong. You're not going to go break your policies that you agreed to. When that happens, that's when discipline start getting handed out. And trust me, I will reprimand you. I mean, if it goes that bad as far, trust me, me and Freddie will talk about it, and you might get walked out of the state. You might get walked out of the station in handcuffs. I promise you. It's not the first time I've walked an officer out in handcuffs. I can assure you that. So let's be mindful of our policies. If you haven't read the policies, I suggest you read them, all of them, because we enforce them strictly. Hold all your permission to speak until the very end. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to hand this over to Freddie because Freddie has some stuff to say.
Right, thank you, Lieutenant. Right, hello, I'm Lieutenant Freddie, also the Assistant Commander of SOB, aka SWAT, and HSU. I'm going to make this simply and very clearly. Anyone else who breaks any more policies and use of force will be simply getting kicked off team, even if you're a 3, David, and will be having an instant OBS case on you. Do I make myself understood? If so, put yes sir or less lieutenant in game.
And then, Freddie, I'm going to invite Shay up here because Shay was on the scene as IAB. That one scene up here as IAB. So, Shay, I'm going to give you permission to speak within this and around your opinion.
After he's done, then I'll have something else to add. Right,
Good afternoon, Corporal Shay. I'm with the Internal Affairs Bureau. Basically, when incidents like this do occur, it is our job to investigate such incident. So please do expect any incident that happened similarly to be investigated either by myself, an Internal Affairs Bureau Corporal, or someone above me. It's simple standards that we need to meet. Obviously, we want to make sure the integrity of our department is held strong. So again, incidents like these will be investigated. Everyone will be taken account. Everything will be taken into account. Although I'm not able to, issue any disciplinary action, it more than likely will be brought up to a supervisor or even IAB command if necessary. So these situations will not be taken lightly. I just would like for everyone to know that. Thank you, lieutenants.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, Corporal
Yeah.
Sherman.
All right. Yeah, Corporal. All right. So Shay came and spoke. Now, yes, I've already heard that they've tried to hit people with cars. They've tried to hit people with. They killed a 6-year-old. I've heard all this, but from what the video that was provided to me showed, there was only exactly 1 or 2 people that did that. There was one person that ended up getting tased and beat with a baton who was not engaged in any of that activity, which is unacceptable. I understand y'all are going to, you have a story, but I mean, video proof does not lie. Okay? When there's a video of it, it doesn't lie. So there's no point of coming up to me saying this and this and that if you're going to lie to me, because then when I've already seen the video or when I had the video at my possession and y'all come and lie to me, guess what? It makes it 10 times worse on y'all because y'all get in trouble. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get in trouble. Am I right or wrong, Freddie?
No, you're not wrong.
You're right.
Right, let's start packing this up. Right, in a minute, when me and Gary are done, I want all of you to line up against the window and we're going to be doing uniform checks. Before we do that, I want to remind you guys there is going to be active divisions on today. We're going to have active SWAT, HSU, and what's the other division, Gary? Is it PAO?
We're going to have PAO and ECM on. There's going to be an active dispatcher when everyone goes back. He's going to keep radio communications in check. Y'all disrespect him, you're disrespecting the department, and trust me, this has been stated by Chief Gerd. You disrespect any division, it'll be an immediate OPS report because that division's part of the department. So if you're disrespecting him in RTO, OPS report. And you're going to get a stern talking to by me and possibly Freddie. So I don't need y'all disrespecting him. Y'all disrespect him, you're also going to get server muted. So, good luck. You get server muted, you can't play a game. Everyone go line up on the window.
Right, Jalen, I know you're a good lineup. Strapper, I know you're a good lineup. Eric, I know you're a good lineup. Shay, you're a good lineup.
Just a quick.
Albie Marley, we are not sure. Hold up. Everyone stop talking, please. Albie Marley, we are not your bro. I told you save your PTS for the very end. That means after we get done with this, we go to the very end to do vehicle checks. Then you may ask your question when we get done with everything we need to get done. You want to keep calling me bro? We're gonna have big
problems.
Albie, he was standing right in front of him.
Sit back. Yep, sit back down.
Yeah.
Right, TX. Gary, what do you think about the glasses?
Change them.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need you to change those glasses.
FY, you're good.
Fire
line up.
You are good, line up. SEG, I know you're good, line up.
Apologies to interrupt, Sec. Could I get you an admin lunch, please, and thank you.
Who?
Locust, please take or if you can, change your hair. It's like in covering half of your eyes.
Vex, you're good. Line up.
So if you can change that, then that's fine, and then you can go line up. Okay. Everyone, we're gonna walk out. We're gonna go
That was the dumbest thing I've done ever, bro. Like, that was such a... Like, what? Alright. There we go. Turn that back down. Do this. That. Delete that. Yep. Alright. And let's go back on. We are your superiors. Like, what? Don't care.
Gonna be active 1071, active SOB. A phone 20.
Close that out. Go here, make sure that's all good. OBS is good. Alright, we're good. Back on patrol we go.
04. Or show 4003 and me go 1061 moment.
Jeez.
Minute 96 Union 1 Central. Send it. So with 1041. I can see 71. Hey, 96.
3D-52 dispatch.
Stand by. Dispatch, can I have you 10-1 to be due for me? Please and thank you.
3D-52 South Dispatch. We're running signal 11, Highway 55 northbound. Closest postal code's gonna be 1204, 1201.
You know what I haven't seen, kid? Your lunchbox.
Yeah, I didn't bring it home. I left it in school on accident. No. Yeah, hold on. Somebody's going to... I don't know where. Fine. They're up here somewhere. I had to speed up to 80. And my rear is going 65. I could not see a thing for a minute. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Good. Alright. Let's go. Back on before we go. I gotta get nobody going higher than 80th grade.
Union 1, show us on 1011 with another unit for 855. We got postal 211. No additional needed.
Sure was me.
David 98, self-dispatch, 1041 shift start. David 98, can I get you in the meeting room momentarily? David 54, 2 air. 22, show will be connected. David 54, direct to 2004. Can I have you en route to Postal 412 Industrial Way for supervisor request?
All units be advised, control is back in service and available for communication. Level 4 sending.
Should we go en route to 412 agency?
Oh, that's too. God, I almost died.
I'm going to be attempting to pull attention to a Sheriff Tahoe, going to be lasting on 555. Disregard. Transfer.
Gotta get out of there.
I'll be back taking off that scene at the PD 303. Eva. Low full control. Low full sender. So I'm going to be 1023. Eva. DO98, 108. Ava 98.
Let's change the. Ow!
Union 1.
Union 1 sender.
Oh.
You can show us 1041 back 10 after the traffic stop.
If all units please be advised, just want to let you know that I am testing out a new dispatch system today. So if I am in any way slow on my behalf, I do apologize for that, and I may be frequently telling units to stand by.
3 Houston, 4 David 21 dispatch.
3 Houston 01 center.
3 Houston 11 is going to be 1041 today, active 1071, active high speed.
Hey, from 3 Houston 11.
4 David 21 dispatch.
Stand by 21.
Hold on, let me go fix the stream here.
4 David center.
I'll be out with a black color wide body 2022 Charger. We're going to be West Freedom, also 208 with a traffic stop if I get 132.
Hey, from stand by. What was the location again?
208 West Freedom.
Dispatch.
And that should. There we go. Yep. And now we're gonna switch to
traffic stop 4 on the road.
Hey,
He's out of the vehicle, stepping up.
Hey, I'm advised. Can I get a unit to postal 208 West Freedom for a 32 request?
10-4, David 98 is going to be on scene.
Hey,
Give me 10-6.
No, let's just do.
Ava.
I'm an officer. Let's do Officer A.
We got another one.
A 9?
We have another unit here.
Are you requesting a third unit?
Show 3 Houston 11 on scene.
Hey, confirm Houston 11.
We don't need any more units. It's gonna be 1 times male, 1 vehicle. 2 civilians actually.
Drive this. I like this vehicle for some reason. Doesn't have any service information, so that's kind of scary.
11 dispatch me 10-6.
Ava.
Community services dealing with. Okay.
Could be louder.
Okay, so we can't drive that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, let's drive this.
Louder.
Gotta take that dash window off.
Unit 1, show us 10A from that 10-11. On 211.
Ava, Union 1.
Sorry, I didn't know there was dispatch on.
I may need to turn that down. It's gonna be a little bit loud. There we go. Oops, stop. Hey, there's EMS.
Unit 1, direct dispatch.
Union 1.
Show us running 711 on 902 Highway 55. 2 Dick 98 dispatch.
98.
Let me 10-8 off the call.
Ava, is that all units or just yourself?
Just myself. There's only one more unit on scene. 3 still up. And 4 David 21. 4 David 21 people should call.
3 David Charlie 1 to dispatch. Show me an 10 line on postal 203 with a blue colored truck, no additional stated.
Advise 203.
April.
Ava.
David 98 dispatch.
98, send it.
What did I
And
do,
a 1011
bro?
with 3 David 52 westbound on Freedom
I
Avenue.
don't even know what I did,
Near
bro.
Pacifica 205. Clear spoke to 10-6 busy. No 32.
Oh my god, it's Globe. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, bro.
Am I good?
No, stop man. Advise, what was the location again?
205 Freedom Avenue West.
Ava.
Central 35.
Ava, you're good.
Sorry for the wait.
Union 1 Central.
Dispatch was having a moment. Alright, I'm Corporal Globe 29. So I just have a couple questions. First off, is this your radio account?
No, this is my other account. I mixed them up earlier, and this is the account that's supposed to be my radio account, but, I can't get them switched, like, because one is on my phone, and I can't log into this account on my phone, so it's really weird. I'm trying to figure that out, and then this will be my radio account.
Do you know what you're...
No, that's what I'm very confused about.
The stop, kind of on Sansa Road, it could just been on my screen, but it, like, on my screen it seemed like you rolled through it. You didn't go to a complete stop.
It's my thing said my thing said I went 0 miles per hour through it. I stopped, I looked, and then I went. So,
Can I just show you my end of it?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just watch it. Alright, there you go.
Yeah, I'll play it from here.
I'm watching it.
Alright, yeah, just checking what this been. Alright, so I turn left. Like on my screen, I see you kind of... Because you stop before the stop sign. Like, you stop, like, there. That's where you stop, and then you just roll through it.
On my screen, I definitely stopped. Let me see if I can get the clip from there. Hold on.
Alright, yeah.
I gotta go to YouTube for it. Hold on.
Would be going 0 miles per hour, but still roll. Like you can be going less than 0.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what
roll.
I'm saying. Like, hold on. See if I can go back.
But sometimes the game doesn't register that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find it.
If
Sandstone, you
I'm
said,
on
right?
Sandstone Road, right
Oh, yeah, on my screen,
right
I
in front of
definitely
that.
did roll through it. That is my bad. Yeah, I definitely went through it. That's my bad. I see that
That's
now.
yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Just be more careful. Right, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get anybody down because it was pretty minor, right?
Yep.
Right. Have a good day. I believe I'm assuming your uniform and vehicle's all in order because you're 3D. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Have a good day. You're free to go.
Chillest one I've been in forever, dude. I gotta go all the way down here to get a freaking U-turn so I can go through there. To 45, I think.
Charlie, I want to advise you
I'd probably like other ones would have taken my license, written me a ticket. Like this one, he just pulled me over. Yeah, on my screen, I definitely went through it. I went 4 miles per hour through it. I've been on scene that because it's right
what
there.
was the description of the vehicle?
Black SUV.
Nathan.
Florida David 89 dispatch.
89.
Show me 10 service RCPD.
A5 89, show me 10.
Confirm.
Apparently, Belgium's princess to become queen just started. There's no promises on what's going to happen in the stadium there. But she's the next queen. And now, like, we deported someone they don't know. That seems like it affects. And I hear when people are like, we need to open up everything outside. We're not so sure. It affects everyone. It affects everyone.
She has diplomatic ties and all that. She would.
The government doesn't want to go. Well, not the government.
Her government.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like this is why it's a big deal because it affects everyone.
All units, please be advised, dispatch is going 10-6 of dispatch is in effect.
30 Charlie, I need 1071. Can I get a 1071 down to postal 203? That's gonna be for a 1071 request by a bystander at 203.
No, but I mean, think about we did the same thing. That's how we got Einstein. That's how like. No, but we picked him because he was smart, right? So they're saying, hey, all you people that got into Harvard who are fucking geniuses, come here. Come here. Help us develop shit. Help us, like, you know what I mean?
3853 dispatch.
And then we were saying that.
3853 self dispatch. Should we go back to 8?
I don't know who that was. They were definitely speeding there.
LCSO dispatch. Show me 50 to pull over a black bullhorn wide body. Plate number's gonna be.
That's definitely what I was trying. That's what I was trying to pull over. That's what I was trying to pull over a minute ago.
Thomas YH 373 lost eyes. All units stand by for both. All units, please be on the lookout for a black wide body 2020. Plate number's gonna be Thomas Yamaha Harold 373. Reason for is gonna be reckless driving. Last seen near postal 501.
That was scary. I almost ran him over.
Houston 11, self-dispatch me to back 10-8 out of the last two 10-11s.
You're working Charlie Nicole.
Charger headed East Freedom. 10-4 initiated traffic stop. Lost 3-54 show me, 3-53 show me on a
We got 5 of them already, dude.
welfare checked, 2 vehicles on the Riverside Drive. I have a unit, actually, yeah, that unit can help me with this happy man. 40 whatever. Unit other. Reason 11, let's go ahead and pull traffic. We're gonna have information on that vehicle. It's gonna be registered to Alpha_112211. Name is Alpha. It's gonna be in a blackish bluish. At nighttime it looks blue and black, and in the daytime it looks blue. It's gonna be a bullhorn transfer wide body 2020. License plate is gonna be TYH 373 TYH 373. If you see him, initiate a traffic stop and attach agent.
Break. Got him. Riverside Drive 5707. He's pulling over.
Copy, I'm en route. Keep call outs. Enter destination.
Negative, he pulled over.
Copy.
3-52. So I'm gonna traffic out with a blue and colored Dodge Challenger wide body. We're gonna be Riverside Drive northbound 707.
Copy, I'm en route.
Attach 40-12, and the unit just says he's coming.
He was uncompliant when I originally stopped him in possible DUI. Alright, it's gonna be an active 1080. We're gonna be Riverside Drive 800 now. We're gonna be making a right. Can secondary take call outs? I'm about to go in for grab. Continuing on back to ESO. Using separation from members of 7. Secondary is ready to work. We're gonna be passing the SD. We're gonna go Maple Street into Field Southern. Continuing, taking a left onto Harris Drive, continuing 1101, headed back towards 55, taking a right on Maple Street, continuing past the SO now. I'm slowly losing eyes. Last scene going straight. Let me get airship up, and we're gonna get a. Let me get airship up. Airship up. Somebody needs to watch it. What's his name? I got it. Alpha, right? Yeah. Alright. Air one's up. Copy that. Let me get unit
units on Highway 55. Let me get units in the Riverside Drive area. Is this are we clear for spikes? Negative, not at the moment. We got about 6 shots. 6 ups.
3D-52, that Ford David that just ran by me, code 3, driving down Riverside Drive and cut me off. Stop.
703. Let me get units.
He's right here.
Best on your left, Chargers. 404. Yeah, no, hospital. He just had 50 into me. 156. Have him right here. We'll be Hospital Way, continuing 407. I'm making a right Fairfax Road towards Riverside 407. Go ahead. Good. Alright, we're continuing down Wooded Bridge, back to 600, going down Thornfield to Seams. Heading through around Colonial. Looks like it's going in circles right now. In the field, heading back from Colonial towards County Gas. About to approach Riverside Drive, heading back to the 1,000 suburbs. This is okay, just fitted the unit. It looks like cutting through the grass around 705, 704. Slowing down a little bit. Footbail. He's got in the white Bronco. I've been down a suspect who jumped into the white Bronco. He'll be going down Franklin Court. Continuing down. That's a 706. One pin successful. Crash into a pole. He went flat. Box. Full box. Grab it. Every guy's box. Go 5. Successful. Stop at 707. Why is he shooting? I don't know, he was interfering with the pursuit as well. Moderation. He failed to prevent multiple crashes. Do we have a scene for the white Bronco? 7-4 scene 2.
Alright, there we go. So I can hear that. Turn that all the way down. Alright.
Let's get the crossfire eastbound. All units get to the west side of the vehicle. Or why are they calling that?
I got feedback chocolate if they sprint out.
He's calling mod. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
He's saying that somebody didn't RP their crash, but they literally like flew
But he
into the air.
pitted like multiple people, so that doesn't make sense. Also, they didn't freaking roll over. And all that. So I don't know what the hell they're on about. Oh, it's freaking Lost Knife. Oh my god. Are we serious right now? Oh, okay. Why is Scapper here?
He's saying I didn't roleplay my crash, but he ran into me at 120. He should have been dead too. And I kept going because he kept going. And then he hopped in the white Bronco. So he can't say I didn't RP it because he didn't RP it either. I did stop. I jumped out of my car and ragdolled him, and he just kept driving. So.
Yeah, I saw it.
What?
Who the hell is this?
Okay. Where are we going?
It's freaking Kecin.
Yeah, okay.
Rambar, no grab, that's surprising.
Was the last time I died.
I got a
Let me just
question.
get an idea of the types. Lost
Huh?
Snipe, can you Lost Snipe, can you just shoot me real quick? And then I'll heal. Shoot me real quick. Just make sure it's me.
Okay, what the hell?
Hey,
Lord.
Let me check what
Glow, can you want it off Jefferson?
I didn't want off anyone.
Can you
Oh,
want?
they get
Can
random.
you do it? He's 9 VC.
Okay, so it's an hour. Let me just do some math calculation. 107.
Globe, I'm saving you the
Yeah,
time.
no,
I
you're
have
good,
to-
Alpha. You're good. I said to do some math.
Okay, now Globe.
So now,
am I able to-
staff scene 2 for.
Yeah, staff scene 2, please.
What in the heli? The heli?
Elders will look to. What in the world I just roll up to?
I don't know. Why are you even here?
PAO. That's the reason why I'm here.
Scraper, why are you here?
PAO.
Of course, it's the one scene we get, bro.
Public Enforcement Office. I have to be here.
The one thing we get is a mod scene, bro.
Also, all units, please be on the lookout for a red four-door. It's going to have silver rims. Unknown plate. Reason for the Bolo is what he is wanted for questioning. If, can I get? Yeah, I'll join.
Alright. Alright, hold up. 3D-52 should be 1042, 10-7. Okay. We're done. We'll join back later. The server is actively still trying to grow off of the SFC. So, yeah, that's nice of them. So, yeah, we'll see y'all next time. This stream is probably not gonna stay posted. It'll be posted for like a day, and then I'm taking it down. It's not gonna be like the other one. I'm gonna just leave it up. This one was not a very good one, so yeah. Hold on. Let's do. Yep, there we go. Wait, I can do this. Alright. I will see y'all next time.
Break the fire, chasing something true.